Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. So I am super late in the game for doing I never got around to doing the end of the year tarot tag, which I'm sad about. I mean, I could do it. I've seen other people putting it up in 2025 here, but I've just been so busy that I'm not going to do it. I am, however, going to do the top 10 favorite decks of 2024. Actually, it's going to be more of, the decks that I really loved that came out in 2024. In total, I ordered 88 decks in 2024. Not all new releases, obviously, but that was my deck purchase for 2024. But top 10 that were released in 2024. I'm going to show my picks, and in no particular order because it would have been just too hard to, give them an order. So I have chosen to show all tarots with one oracle because I couldn't find a 10th tarot. And I will tell you at the end, though, my very favorite deck. So we're going to start with the Earthwoman Tarot by Tarn Ellis. This deck is gorgeous. It really, really is. Here's the backs. The only thing is the cardstock. I'm terrified of this cardstock. It's very papery, but it is held up, and it's just very, very, very beautiful. No faces on the people in this deck, so you're not getting those facial expressions. Very Rider Waite, but look at how gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So, yeah, 2024, was the year when it came to, new releases. I'm excited to see what 25 brings us. I mean, they knocked it out of the ballpark in 2024 with the decks that came out. So that was, Earthwoman Tarot. I do have a full flip through here on my channel if you are interested in seeing a full flip through. And there's also flip throughs all over TarotTube here. Next, the Victorian Romantic Tarot. This one is the 2024 release. Look at this beautiful box. It is a very beautiful deck. However, I have not used it. It does come with extra cards, but oops. Let's not get these mixed up. Okay, that goes, okay. So, I haven't used it. I'm having trouble bonding, but nonetheless, I'm very glad that I have this deck finally. Always, always, always wanted this deck. And I finally got it, and then just, we don't bond. I do have the Tarot Volatile on the way. I am so freaking excited for that one. I've wanted it and wanted it along with the big, huge book. So I've got those on the way. And like I said, I've wanted it and wanted it. I ordered it way back and paid big bucks for express shipping. And like a month went by and still nothing, and I had contacted them and it was blah 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 blah. We have to take care of the pre-orders first. I was like, well, then you shouldn't charge people, for the express shipping like $38. if we ain't gonna receive express shipping. So give me a refund, please, and thank you. So they did, and now I had contacted them just recently, like, are the decks ready to ship, or are we still pre-order? And thankfully, a few days after I had purchased, they have just shipped it out. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get here. But this is gorgeous. But like I said, no bonding with it yet. But it will remain. This is one I won't let go. Usually if I don't bond with a deck, I will put it up for sale. But this one, I'll keep it, because a year from now I could take it down off the shelf and end up, you know, we could get along great. So the oracle deck that I added in is the Simplicity Lenormand fortune telling cards by Emily Munez. I love Lenormand cards, and this deck is just absolutely stunning. And just honorable mention real quick, I use it with my Simplicity Tarot, the Red Rose edition, which is out of print now. I'm not sure how many of these she has available, but once they're gone, they're gone. Comes in a really nice flip top box. I think I did a review of this on my channel. Look at the book. Okay, so just a quick look. And this is, I have a lot of Lenormand. I just haven't used them in a while, but this one, I use this one quite a lot, and I use it alongside my Simplicity Tarot, which is, you know, a few years old, but I still really, really love that deck. I have the Red Rose edition, and I have the mass market edition, but I choose the Red Rose. So this one, this deck, you get, you know, your card, your image, your number, your playing card association, and you get a little keyword, and you get a yes, no, maybe card. I mean, these are just really, really beautiful, and the readings I have done with them are right on. So, like I said, oh, and I forgot to show you, they have the beautiful red gilding. Mine are warped because of the way I shuffle, but they have that beautiful red star speckled gilding, but you can't see the stars because obviously the deck isn't in order. The backs are beautiful. It's just overall, I love it. I love it. It's my favorite little deck to use alongside tarot readings at the moment. It has been ever since I got it. Next, this I have to say is one of my favorites for 2024, the Cosmic Wisdom Tarot by Ethany. Comes in a beautiful box. Awesome, awesome guidebook. And I just watched a YouTube video of her today, and I believe she said once these are gone, they're gone. So if you haven't gotten your, look at that pretty gilding, and it holds up because I've used this quite a bit. I used it for myself a lot, but anyways, I believe she did say that, you know, this is that once it runs out, it runs out. I could be wrong, don't quote me. But this is a beautiful. I can't wait for her other deck to release, to her new one. But this is a gorgeous deck. It has become a favorite for many in 2024. I had pre-ordered this one. I had to have it, and it is, oh my gosh, it reads so well, and it's just, as you can see, just very gorgeous. Another one I would say, if you don't have it, run, don't walk. You can get it on Etsy, or I believe her website too, but I'm not sure. I purchased mine on Etsy. Look at how beautiful. So that is the Cosmic Wisdom, and I would definitely put this one in my top 5 favorite decks at this time. It's just, it's really, really pretty. It's fun to work with. It's a very easy reader. It's an all-around deck. You know, you can use it for any type of reading, in my opinion. Love readings, career, general, what have you. Cosmic Wisdom. If you don't have it, grab it. Let's see. Wild Reflections by Wise Spell. This deck, when it first came out, I was over the frickin' moon and back. And I thought for sure it was going to be the one. But I had... It isn't the one. I don't think I've found the one yet. I mean, Light Seers used to be my everything. I have retired my deck, but I have a new copy. My original copy is bent right in half. They're folded. They've been used so much. But the Light Seers Tarot is the deck I use for most of the time for my client readings. But when I seen this deck, oh my gosh, I was blown away. And it is beautiful. It is gorgeous. I do love it. I don't know. I just don't reach for it that much anymore because, again, so many decks. But nonetheless, when I first got it, I could not put it down. Very good reader. Some of the cards are quite interesting as well. But like, I did a reading for my son and he was sitting there with me and he's like, Mom, why do all the cards look the same? and that's when I realized, you know, I mean, I had thought of it and I was like, yeah, they kind of do. I mean, there's sunflowers everywhere, which sunflowers are beautiful, but, I mean, there's a lot to these cards. And a lot of people had compared this with the Light Seers, like it gives off Light Seers vibes. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think I may have felt that way in the beginning because of all the little sparkles and specks. And they have a meaning. This isn't by Chris Ann, but in the Light Seers Tarot, we have these. And the creator of the Light Seers in her new book there tells what those actually mean. I mean, like, see all the sunflowers, but nonetheless, this deck is gorgeous. I haven't reached for it in a while, but it is beautiful. But yeah, you can see some Light Seers vibes on here. Very, very nice deck. It did kind of piss a lot of people off because it was a deck it was Kickstarter, and like the minute the campaign closed, they put it mass market. So a lot of people were really mad about that because they paid big bucks for the Kickstarter for this, and then they turn around and threw it out mass market and for like $18. So a lot of people were upset about that. I didn't back it. I've never backed a Kickstarter. I don't think I ever will. But it's got the gold gilding. Mine's rubbed off here from doing the side shuffle. But very, very beautiful deck. It was becoming like my favorite, but like I said, so many decks and you get caught up. I just need a quick sip of my water. Next is the Bee Tarot by Christopher Hughes, and it comes in the big box set, which I love these big box sets. A lot of people don't. I love them. They look like a book on a bookshelf. There's nothing you can, I mean, what can you say about this deck? I mean, look at the book. The book's fabulous. And it seems like in 2024, linen cardstock became a big thing. But these are the backs. How gorgeous, right? They are linen. I'm not sure if you can see. They are still definitely in publish. They are beautiful. I mean, on some of the cards, I think they definitely do go to extremes when it comes to like the honey and stuff. And if we get there, I'll show you. But look how gorgeous. Like this. I mean, look at all the beads on his whole beard is made. When I first got the deck, I did not like that. A couple of the cards I did not like, so I didn't reach for it much, but I kept telling myself, you are going to like that deck. It is just so gorgeous. And the more I picked it up and just sat and shuffled with it and flipped the cards over like I am now and looked at the artwork and then laid a few cards down each time, I really picked up that strong liking for it. And it is gorgeous. I feel like the cards are busy. Sometimes I love a busy deck, sometimes not so much. But nonetheless, this is such a beautiful deck. So that is the Bee Tarot by Christopher Hughes. I'd love to find a bee themed bag for that. Next, Good Fortune Tarot. Another one that was just mind-blowing. Gilded pages. Gorgeous guidebook. A lot of information in this book, and it's a delight. However, this deck can be a little triggering for some people, I feel, with the Death card. And I'll show you if we come upon it. So if you are triggered by the Death card in any way, shape, or form, please probably skip through. But I myself, I'm not triggered by it, but I think they could have done much better with the Death card. And if you have this deck, you know. But besides for that, it is so beautiful. It is so interesting and unique. You'll see this little mouse and certain symbols throughout the deck. And at first you'll be like, But the guidebook explains these little extras and stuff. And it's so interesting. I wouldn't not use this deck because of the one card. But I wouldn't want anyone to feel triggered by it. So I have not used this for client readings. The colors are gorgeous. I mean, it's very Rider Waite. And I think it's got another, and here it is. See the people? I mean, the Death card in tarot can mean physical death. It can. Let's face it. And many of people will say no. But yes, it can. Pamela Coleman Smith even says so. But anyways, here we have that depiction of like someone's going to die. Or someone died. And, you know, if you're reading for a client, you don't know that client. You don't know how sensitive that client may be. And seeing that, you know, really might not be the best. Because, I mean, it might not. And as tarot readers, we have limits on, you know, the things we should say sometimes. And I just feel they could have done without the people laying on the ground dead. But then again, we could look at it, and this just came to my mind. Then again, we could look at it as the rebirth. Like in the Summerlands, which is one of my beliefs as a, you know, a pagan, a witch. I don't believe in the heaven and all of that, and the hell and all that. We go to the Summerlands, and we're in the Summerlands, we rest, and then we reincarnate. So you could always look at this as a rebirth too, and that just hit me just now through this video, actually. So, yeah. That might be how I would interpret that. A change, a rebirth, a new beginning with that card. Look how beautiful this Strength card is. Okay, I'm done rambling. So that was the Good Fortune Tarot. Absolutely stunning, stunning deck. And now that I just, you know, had that, like, hello, I think I will definitely be able to use that in, client readings. Next up is the Retina Smith Tarot. I got the silver edition, thank goodness. They did have a gold edition. I don't like gold. I love silver. So when this came out, I jumped on it. I don't use this much because I'm afraid to ruin it. But I do use it for client readings. I was 644. There's my certificate of authenticity. And you get it here on the side too. I had first seen this deck over on Simon's channel from the Hermit's Cave. It is so beautiful. Oh, but I am so afraid to nick it or something with a fingernail, because this was not an inexpensive deck. But man, and I'm one of those people who don't like to, you know, keep beautiful decks up on the shelf and not, you know, use them. But this one, I don't want to ruin this deck, but I want to use the shit out of it too. So I think I'm just going to start working with it more. I have used this for client readings, and sometimes I'll pull a card for myself and just take a peek. What do I need to know today? What do I need to focus on? And, but other than that, it stays up on my favorites shelf. So, and I hope this came out in 2024. I believe it did. That's when I got it anyways. So, very lighter weight, but very vibrant, all redone. It's just, oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yes, and you know, we have diversity in this. I mean, we have all the Rider-Waite imagery just enhanced, but also given some diversity. Not a lot, but some. So that is the Retina, and it is one of my favorites. I just gotta stop being afraid to use it. And those were the backs. See the foil? It's gorgeous. Okay, and next, I just recently got this one, and you guys probably, if you follow my channel, just seen my review of this. I was on the fence about this one when I had seen some walkthroughs, but didn't watch all the cards because I was like, do I want that? Do I want to ruin the surprise? Anyway, I ended up getting it, but just the other day. So this is the When Women Had Wings Tarot. And ever since I got it, I can't put it down. And I think I just got it like a day or so, 2 days ago maybe. Look at the book. It's got the beautiful glossy pages. This is a very new release of 2024. Very beautiful purplish, pinkish gilding, and yeah, it is a beauty. Excuse me for the sniffles. I think I'm getting what my husband and kids have. This is a gorgeous one too. It's a little larger than a traditional tarot, which I don't mind because you get more beautiful art to look at. Look at that chariot. So gorgeous. And I have a full review of this on the channel too. So, yeah, this is the only card I don't like. I do not like that. Like, who are you? You are a real person. And a lot of the cards have real people on them, but they're not so in your face. But that card, I don't really love it. Like this one, this is beautiful. But, yes, when women had wings. Here's my favorite card in the deck. I love that High Priestess. When women had wings. Another one I would have to say, if you don't have it, run, don't walk, grab it. And finally, this is my number one. I mean, none of the other decks were in a particular order, but this is my top favorite deck of 2024, and as of right now, my absolute favorite deck, the Colandra Tarot. I absolutely adore this deck. It is so pretty and such a good reader. Here are the backs. It is just, oh my gosh, I love it. And I'm not gonna open it up or whatever and show, but I think I showed it on my walkthrough of one of the two decks. But this was a 2024 release too, and this paired with this, oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous paired together. But this deck, yes, has become my go-to. I haven't done any client readings with it yet though. I'm so used to using the Light Seers or Rider-Waite for my client readings. But I really wanted to get to know this one, and we are like, we're best friends. We're two peas in a pod. Like I said, it's gorgeous. I have no complaints. It reads very well. The cardstock is fabulous, nice and durable, and it'll hold up to my shuffling. I mean, and it's just beautiful, just beautiful. Like I said, 2024 was, they knocked it out of the park with the new releases. And I'm excited to see what 2025 holds. So that was my top 10 of 2024. Thank you guys for sticking around. If you stayed this long and watching, I'd love to hear your opinions down in the comments below. And thank you for watching. Take care. Be blessed.